through our culture in Atlanta.
Being like a bridge between Atlanta and Japan.
She's the shit.
Takes bomb-ass photos, videos.
Looking fresh, looking fly. That's how she roll everywhere she go.
やっぱりアキちゃん本当にすごい。
Hey, my name's Fani. Creative director and designer at Original Fani Design. I'm originally from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, 1989, Southside, Mercy Hospital. Moved to Atlanta for high school. My mom was like an art history teacher at Spelman. So I've come up learning a lot about art history. Went to Clark for a year, and then I just kind of found my way into like working in the streets. Not like on the not like crime, but like, you know, just working with friends and skateboarders, and local artists, rappers, etc. All in Atlanta.
How made you interested in the design and stuff?
I think honestly when I was in high school here, I was always thinking about Chicago, and then in high school, Kanye West and Lupe Fiasco, they came out.
You missed the Chicago?
Yeah, I missed Chicago being in Atlanta. So all the artists coming out of Chicago, I was like big fans of them, and I was just studying everything they were talking about, especially Lupe Fiasco, because his thing was like Revenge of the Nerds. I felt mad nerdy in high school here in Atlanta. I went to Tri-Cities on the south side, so I felt mad nerdy, but I could really relate to Lupe. He was like, he was rapping, but he was rapping about like problems, social problems, but then rapping about anime, and then rapping about like really, really cool Japanese clothes. That's why I really learned about most of Japanese brands at first, was like just listening to like Lupe Fiasco's music.
Wow.
All the stuff he was wearing, I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And then I will also always be trying to search for it, never be able to find anything at all. So that's like, that was one of my big influences.
How did you start your bandana scene in Atlanta?
Okay, the bandanas, honestly, they came from like, well, this is like a lot newer one. I actually should have got the old one, but the bandana, I started it because, well, I was making t-shirts, and I started wearing bandanas because I was growing my hair out, and then I was just trying to figure out a way that, like, after wearing a couple bandanas, I had got a neighborhood bandana. I was like, man, this is dope. I paid like $45 for it though, and I was like, wow, I wonder what it would take to sell a bandana for $45. And I was like, I guess it's really just the packaging, you know? Because you get a bandana for like $2 sometimes, you know what I mean? Or change even. So I was just like, I really wonder what it's gonna take to make it special. So I was doing research, and I was wearing neighborhood bandanas, and then I was like, man, you know, I had a little trial and error with just making clothes and stuff, making t-shirts, giving them to my friends, but I found like, I don't really wear your t-shirts like a lot, you know? Like maybe once, you know, good friends, they keep wearing it again and again, but you know, I think it takes a lot to make it your favorite t-shirt either, you know, anyway, like I have tons of t-shirts, you know, it's hard for me to say, oh, this is my favorite shirt, you know, but I keep certain ones in rotation, but it's like, I have a lot of t-shirts, but like I found with accessories, and like people have their favorite hat, favorite bandana, favorite bag, it's just accessories are easier to like, you know, like you see them, they're like more visible, so I had designed a bandana, and I designed a bandana for my friends. And I went to go make it with another friend of mine. He told me he couldn't make it if I had any other bandanas we could try. and we tried my bandana, and the design worked out. And then the production cost was lower, and of course this was like even like more so like 7 years ago. So like I didn't really have money like that, but it wasn't that expensive to make a bunch of bandanas. And they're smaller, so I can put a bunch in my book bag. And then my whole purpose was just to give them out to my friends and family. I made them, and I had just started Instagram not too long ago, and I posted them on my page, and I remember I got a lot of interactions from people like, I need that, that's dope, flame emojis, different stuff, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. Again, I'm gonna give these to everyone who asked, and if someone wants to buy one, they can just give me $20, So, I had them in my pocket. I used to just run around the city, and then things started picking up. I started going to like festivals to try to see who I could get them to. I had a lot of friends in the industry. I've even worked in the industry, so music industry. So yeah, that's just how I started moving around, and due to a lot of my inspirations, whether it be Supreme or a Bailey Nape or Neighborhood, I just understand how you can limit things and make colors special, and timing is very important as well, and all that energy I try to put behind this product and every other product I'm doing.
Original Fani flexing, boy.
Where's the first design, the idea came from, the dot?
The polka dots, actually, it's interesting. I was on this store called Concepts, and I saw someone do a pattern with like a C and polka dots, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But again, I've seen Comme des Garçons do it a lot too. It was just, with the addition of the logo. So yeah, I literally just made the pattern on actually Photoshop one day. Since then, I had someone remake it, just so it could be like scientifically correct. But yeah, it was just something different. I think the idea to put it on a bandana is something that people hadn't really seen that much either. Yeah, Lupe taught me a lot. Honestly, like Toonami, always loved like just a lot of Japanese culture, from food to feudal Japanese culture. I always liked a lot of that stuff. It always the toy culture. It always had a big influence on me.
What's the artists you like? Japanese artists like Takashi Murakami.
Yeah, I like Murakami. Is one of my favorites. I like Sorayama. I really like Rockin' Jelly Bean a lot. I like the designer skate thing. That's been one of my big inspirations. Just figuring out he was behind so much stuff. And then recently, I really come into liking Skolot a lot. Character right here, but I think Skolot he's awesome, and how they move his character around different stuff. I think it's super dope.
But you never been to Japan?
I've never been. I was supposed to go with Aki.
Yeah,
trying to get
last year.
To go. That was like 2 years ago now. Maybe 3 years ago. That was a while ago. But man, I talked to a friend over there. She told me she sees people in my stuff all the time. So I honestly can't wait to get out there. I think it's just one of the things I have to do to finish my destiny or whatever. Again, I got some friends over there I can link up with. I'm in 2 stores, Unique Basement and Stadium 03. So shout out to them. I've done a collab with 24 Carats and also done a collab with Extra Large. Shout out to Sheeta. I would really like to work with a bunch of different brands over there. Just looking forward to going. Looks like it's going to be fun. Great time.
Original funny flexing, yeah, boy.